to pick up the first down. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Congratulations on yet another victory. You can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your...
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. First down, ball at the 36.
That's another Rams first down.
Setting up to throw. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Makes the catch. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Rams first down. First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Set. Motion. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. Nice job beating that Ultimate Team Challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or, if you got them all already, find a new challenge to tackle. First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen setting up play action. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Shakir sent in motion left. First down throw for Allen. That's Knox. He's got it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot,
and he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Not the result you wanted, but that's okay. You can... Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Play action now. Allen. He keeps it and takes off. Oh, Allen loses it. And the Dolphins got it. And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
that's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Back to throw now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by 6. Let's see how they attack this. Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ringo.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
19, Tiger, 19.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds a doomsday downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll try and punch it in. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Dortch now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. He has room past the 25. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Cardinals 28, Bears 21.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. You didn't get the win, but hey, losses don't matter. And there's a replay option for... Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboys.
Dive play straight ahead. Fights his way through a tackle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, sack.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Brought in. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco.
They are throwing it again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
And we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they're now left with 2 of them in this first half. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Right back to Connor. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. They'll be down to just 1 in reserve before halftime.
3rd and 9.
Murray on 3rd down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Kobe Durant has it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's got a downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. You set it down, score him at the 38.
That's good for a Bears first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Takes the tempo. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10.
Another carry for him. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them, make a look at.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory.
Omaha. Hey.
On 1st down, it's Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Has to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Following the fumble recovery, it's Elway. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
From midfield, Elway. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, Elway. That is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here we go. It's Elway on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll run it here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's another Washington
Here we go,
Commanders first down.
60 by
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19-18.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
That's another Giants first down.
Here's Elway. Oh, Dunze wide open. It's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Odunze. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 34-yard line.
They'll go up the gut with Tomlinson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's another Giants first down.
Elway. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Elway. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Elway. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. They need 2. Here's third down.
Here we go, catch.
To the air goes Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Washington.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So 1st and 10 of the Rams offense gets ready. A first run now for Kyren Williams. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer, Kyren Williams. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. This one complete to Atwell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Smith on the coverage.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get... Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bears first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Ayuk makes the play along the sideline.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Down the left sideline. He gets marched out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Now it is 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
That one intercepted. Picked off by C.J.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You could look at metrics. You could spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broski's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to the well again. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Ward off the play fake. Buying some time left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Throw right side, and McBride has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
Unlock line, unlock line. Here we go, set.
And the Ravens first down.
They pitch it to him. He has room past the 25. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Sometimes that guy in the backfield, Kate, he can just sense it, sees it when a play's going to hit. And that time he knew it well before he received the pitch. That's an occasion where things broke right for him, and it led to a big hitter.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bears nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come back to you.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got Gesicki complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back-to-back carries here. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Taking a chance to the end zone. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. Slow snap, had to rush that kick, and this is a short one. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Okay, you certainly love to see the yards on that pitch play, the success in the execution of it, but keep that one in mind because what that can do is set up the rest of the playbook. Play action off of that. Gets a defense running sideline to sideline to wear them out. That's a play that can pay big dividends down the road.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
A gain of 22
There we go. Jack Warrior, 70 Timberwolves.
Hand off to the back. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Ravens facing 2nd and 5.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 6, 19 Lions. Hawk 70.
So
Hawk
early
70.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Sanders sends it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And let's go for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Matt Hawk on the punt. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce. It's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw here for Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So that brings up second down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. 70 tip. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Bears nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
19 Lions.
No throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
To the air on third and long. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
Luke Kuechly on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
60 Bobcats, 60 bucks.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. We just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
19 Tiger, come 19, come 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's the snap on fourth. Patrick with the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
1-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Still sticking with the passing game. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Ravens make the recovery. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you can feel it. You can feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Give now to the running back. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, and set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Steady.
Ward setting the pass. He finds Adams, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
19 target. 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
60 Bison.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. They pitch it out to him here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
19 more yards. That's another Baltimore.
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Sanders all set to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. Viking 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's on the play. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Yeah, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
He's pitching it out. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap out of war. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoid.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
The Bears take over
Run it.
1st and 10.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He was going to throw. Brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
19. Get bring it. Ready.
He pitches it. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And in motion is Brown. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one caught by Waller. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 34. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he's into the end zone. What a start. LaDainian Tomlinson. Touchdown, Packers. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here we go,
At the 47-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jamar James there on the stop.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Let's go now. Low, low, Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Now a give up the middle. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, big play coming up, 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lion.
They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Play action now. It's Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Jamar Chase there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ayuk makes the catch right side. They come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Packers 23-yard
Up the middle they go. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Down inside the 10.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, sack.
Long, incomplete. Humphrey, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 26.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man. That's Rome Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Bears first down.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
Handoff here, up the middle. Side to 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Michael Jackson in for the stop. So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Bronco.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Now a play fake. Jones. Moving. The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing now from the gun. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown Bears. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Take the handoff. Now Jones. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw is Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They do go for it. It's Jones. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Jones to the air again. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. On play action, it's Jones. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Out to his right. He'll take off again. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Throwing, and the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
What is it on?
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At his own 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Yellow.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's 4th and goal. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had enough. You feel paralyzed about friends just having kids, ain't had enough. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a world?
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
32, 26.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. Third and a long way to go.
Whiskey.
They'll run. It's Swift. And this drive is going backwards. Taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Luther Burden, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal.
A 48-yard attempt.
He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Hey, 43. Hey, 15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Hey, 15. Come back.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Hey, Ridley. Yellow.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
Attack.
City Chiefs. First down.
Patrick to throw. Rolling right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Harrison Butker to kick off Fort Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift, and he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The Bears first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On second down, Pacheco. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
At the 43-yard line. Pick up on the play.
Mahomes back, rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
It's a gain of 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. There he goes again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going. Hey, 57. Hey, 57. Watch out.
Throwing is Mahomes. Forced to his right, and that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is up?
On the ground, it's Swift. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Jalen Watson on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready to run.
They'll go again with Swift. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now Swift. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
At the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Gilly! Watch Spurs!
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Chicago.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
34-yard line.
Vegas!
To throw, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
26 yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
5. Brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Vegas!
Swift. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Yellow, hero 15! 15!
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. That's into the hands of Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, 15!
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now he'll run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It is 2nd and a yard.
Yellow!
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Forced out left. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Now Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's Swift. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
Bears 15, Chiefs 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Doesn't it feel like we go weeks at a time, Mike, without a nice return in the kicking game? But now here late in the 4th quarter, he finds a crease and he hits the hole and doesn't stop until he's celebrating in the end zone.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride back to victory.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Denver Broncos.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And off we go from Denver. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be a third and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Swift is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing is Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Williams going to sneak it. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step. Side here in this first quarter. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That touchdown run, it was just straight power on 4th and goal, and the offense won.
Yeah, let me just follow up with you because we always talk about how the low man wins, who has the best leverage in the trenches. On that play, we saw who won that battle. But it's not just that. It takes a runner with some vision, too, to find exactly where the cracks are, exactly where the creases are, and punch it into the end zone.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Going for the deep ball. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a first carry here for the running back. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Not too shabby for...
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. On the return, here's Nico Mejia. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First time this game they've looked to him, and it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now they send their back in motion right. Another throw for Mahomes. He's keeping it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught, it's Kelsey again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Vacates quickly left side. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing again, Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. A counter give here to Pacheco. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. They're set up at the 35 now. Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it sets up second down. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He brings it in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Gets his target, that's DJ Moore. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now Williams gets this over the middle. It's Kmet. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
You're going to run here, Kyle Monunga. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Third down, here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Roma Dudes 8 touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes, I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
To the air, Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57 colors. 50, there's a lot, everybody. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. He's got it. There he goes on the right side. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
You just get the play off. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So 2nd down coming up.
35-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams again. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Bears 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Mejio with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
A gain of 16 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Chiefs feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Completes this one to Gray. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
They're going to pass it here. Rice has it, work in the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Kansas City.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going on a run. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. QB sneak coming. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be second down.
That's a 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. He's looking for Luther Burden. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble.
Williams pass. Intercepted. Jaden Hicks there defensively.
All set now. First and 10. Williams set to pass. Escapes out to the left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Chicago.